Welcome to another Discovery Bay Comics production, and congratulations to Algorithm. You are the newest qualifier in the Sony PS5 giveaway drawing. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy my personal top 10 new comic book picks for April 14th, 2021. At number 10 from Marvel Comics, Daredevil, issue number 29, written by Chip Zdarsky, art by Marco Cicchetto. The truth is finally out. Elektra is Daredevil. Having taken up the cowl in the club in Matt Murdock's absence, Elektra, the deadliest assassin in the Marvel Universe, has a long road ahead as she works to protect the legacy of the Man Without Fear. At number 9 from Image Comics, Home, issue number 1, written by Julio Anta and art by Anna Wizcik. When a young boy is torn away from his mother while seeking asylum at the U.S. border, something begins to change in him, and it isn't just the trauma, anxiety, and guilt you'd expect. He doesn't know it yet, but it's the onset of superhuman abilities that will change his life forever. Julio Anta and Anna Wizcik debut with this deeply grounded and heartfelt 5-issue series that explores the real-world implications of a migrant with extraordinary powers. At number 8 from DC, Batman the Detective, issue number 1, written by Tom Taylor, art by Andy Kubert. An epic tale begins that will take Batman on a harrowing, action-packed European adventure in a new mini-series by superstar creators Tom Taylor and Andy Kubert. A horrific tragedy in the United Kingdom sends a very personal and deadly message to the Dark Knight, one that will draw Batman out of Gotham City to investigate. From the moment he lands in Europe, Batman will face a difficult investigation and unheard of adversaries and find the assistance of a partner once more. All in the hunt for the villain known as Equilibrium. At number 7 from IDW Publishing, Kanto in the City of the Giants, issue number 1, written by David M. Boer, art by Sebastian Perez. Kanto has surprised, delighted, and moved readers with tales of the clockwork hero fighting for love, his people, and hope. In this special Kanto series, our hero reunites with the giant guardians of Dis, Fra, and Ba, as well as other friends and foes to recruit the Kingdom of the Giants to his quest to defeat the Shrouded Man. At number 6 from Image, Homesick Pilots, issue number 5, written by Dan Waters, art by Casper Wengard. The old James house turns on Amy. If she can't conquer her own demons, how can she conquer those that haunt its hallways? Perhaps demons aren't for conquering. Perhaps we must fight alongside them. The house fist fights the monster is what we're getting at in the end of the first story arc. At number 5 from Marvel, Thor, issue number 14, written by Donny Cates, art by Nick Klein. The finale of Prey and the fight of Thor's life. All-Father Thor breaks out of his prison, but Donald Blake has amassed more power than the King of Asgard can know. One thing is certain. When the hammer comes down, only one man will remain standing. At number 4 from Image, Jules Verne Lighthouse, issue number 1, written by David Hine and Brian Haberlin, art by Brian Haberlin and Gerard Van Dyke. At the edge of the galaxy, there is a giant supercomputer known as the Lighthouse, the only brain powerful enough to navigate ships through a sargasso of naturally occurring wormholes, potentially cutting months or even years off a spaceship's journey. 3 humans, 1 alien, and a nanobot have manned the remote station for years in relative peace until the arrival of Captain Congra and the band of cutthroat pirates threatens the future of civilizations and reveals that each of the Lighthouse crew has been hiding a shocking secret. He who controls the Lighthouse controls this part of the galaxy. At number 3 from DC, Joker, issue number 2, written by James Tynion IV and Sam Johns, art by Gilliam March and Mirka Andolfo. As the dust settles on Arkham Asylum and tragic recent events, the Joker is the most wanted man in the world, and powerful forces are lining up around the globe to hunt him. But where exactly is the clown prince of crime? Jim Gordon, facing his twilight years, haunted by the madman, knows where to start the hunt, and he's been given the go-ahead to pursue him. But is he willing to pay the price? And what shocking revelation will Gordon stun Batman with before he departs? At number 2 from Image, Scumbag, issue number 7, written by Rick Remender, art by Francisco Mobili and Marino Dionisio. Moonflower, Part 2, The Battle on the Moon continues. Ernie gets separated from the rest of his crew and meets the leader of the evil Moonflower cult. Will she convince him to help her with her nefarious plans with the promise of free sex and drugs? Probably. At number 1, from Marvel, Spider-Man, Spider's Shadow, issue number 1, written by Chip Zdarsky, art by Pasquale Ferry. What if Peter Parker became Venom? Peter Parker once put on an alien suit that nearly destroyed his life, but what if he'd never taken it off? Ignoring every warning, Spidey embraces the dark symbiote. Haunted by terrible nightmares and exhausted by an endless barrage of bad guys, Peter can't seem to catch a break these days. So when the Hobgoblin attacks, he finds a hero at the end of his rope, and vulnerable to the new dark impulses. Spider-Man is about to change his rules, but is it truly Peter who's in charge?